Testing.
Hello?
Welcome to the WeatherWomen podcast.
Testing.
I hate adulting. I do, man.
It's okay. You'll get through it.
Okay, welcome back to the WeatherWoman podcast. We haven't done this in a while. Mainly on my part, I just never feel like doing it. I want to do it, I really do, but
We
I
just don't get the time slots together to do it. That's it.
Yeah. But I was thinking I could just man up or adult up, and schedule off a block every single day, or at least once a week,
Yeah.
from like I said, like 4 to 5,
Yeah. Well,
and
I
do one.
work all day, so and then when I get home, by that time you're tired and you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But
So where did we go? We're gonna talk about our Colorado trip. So where did we go?
we went to Denver, Colorado.
Oh my
went to
gosh.
we went to the Red Rock Amphitheater. We went to Estes Park, Rocky National Park, Garden of Gods. We got our shirts on. Can you see our shirt?
I didn't even notice that you had it on.
Yeah.
You probably can't. I'm just gonna tell you now that Colorado is very nice. There's so many active people there that I was like, man, I should move here because everybody's just like, there's like 50 million parks there. Like the shoulders,
Bike lanes everywhere.
yeah, the shoulders of the road are like more than half of the road, and like 2 bikes could ride down it at the same time, and I got hit on the bike, so I'm like, I would never get hit there. So, but the only problem is I'm pretty fit. Right now I don't feel like it, but when I went there, I was like so out of shape just because of the high altitude. I was like huffing and puffing. I didn't even run there. I know like everyone's like, oh, you should have ran.
A little distance.
I ran 10 seconds there.
Just to say you ran.
Just so I could. We didn't really have any time to do it because we were going all over the place.
We only had like 3 days and we crammed everything into them 3 days. Didn't get much sleep at all either. Yeah.
So we do have pictures I just want to show. We'll put it on the green screen and whatnot. But I don't know where to start because
we also started this trip because Melinda,
here,
which is my sister,
Melinda.
Which
here's Melinda. Can you see her?
Which she hadn't never flown before, and she also wanted to go see this concert that was at the Red Rock Amphitheater, which was Casting Crowns and several other groups, and it was a great concert. So that's the main purpose of this trip.
Yeah, she was really enjoying it. We did get like a lot of photos. I got a lot because I brought my camera, and they all had like iPhone 6000s. So they got. I have iPhone like 7.
Yeah.
I think. Mom thinks it might be an 8, but I think it's a 7. But like, so my camera took really good photos. So like, my camera did better like far off photos that we had. So like, you could zoom up and you could see our faces. But like theirs,
They were blurred.
yeah, if you zoomed up, you couldn't see. So who still wins? Not the iPhone 6000.
Mine took pretty good pictures, and this is 6 Plus, so.
But, yeah, yours is old as fart.
Yeah.
So oldest. This is a pretty interesting one. I call it the vag. The vag.
Why'd you call it that?
Because look at it.
A vagina? Does it look like a vagina to you?
Yes, we went into a vagina rock.
Oh my gosh.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
it's the ew.
Yeah.
Ew. We took 3 pictures of that, and I named them Vag 1, Vag 2, and Vag 3. I just spit on myself.
And she actually named all her pictures too.
I did. I go through.
Titled all her pictures.
Well, I didn't actually didn't do this one, but look at. Hang on. look at my face, because this guy took forever. Like, I just handed my camera to people and was like, this button right here, click it. And I was like, man, they could just run off. And I really think I couldn't chase them down because I was huffing and puffing. But hang on. Look, see? So he took so many photos that I was like, okay.
That's okay.
Are you
good.
done?
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm like,
it's like kind of face.
I'm walking away. I got such chunky cheeks.
Oh my gosh.
Body dysmorphia. But here, we're going to go through the crew that went.
Okay.
So, go.
This is Katy Ridgeway.
Okay, and the black, we're starting from
Left
your...
to right.
Yeah, it'd be your left. It'd be their left.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it's Katy Ridgeway. She's a niece of mine. She married my nephew.
I'm just playing. She's my best friend.
And it's
She's
Micah's
my best
cousin.
friend. I love that chick.
The next one is Barbie Eisenberg. She is...
she's the one who put it all together.
Yeah, she put it all together.
I call her my rich aunt. Because she's, like, loaded.
Yeah.
Anyways.
She's actually my ex-sister-in-law.
Yeah, it's a weird story,
but she's always been in the family, so...
And this is Mom. She looks like a Native American. With her New Balance shoes on. Look at those.
She's Native American from.
She's showing those quads, man. I mean, not those quads, those calves, man.
That's about all I'll show.
Or
too.
shin muscles.
Yeah.
Or shins.
And my husband hates my shirt. He said he's going to throw it away, which 3 out of all of us wore a pattern just like that. So it must not be too ugly.
Okay, so he wears a camouflage hat every single day of his life. So he just doesn't like that she's trying to steal his vibe.
No, it's just he likes me in plain.
And then the one
solid colors.
in the blue with the Denver hat, well, the one in the blue with the Denver hat, that's Aunt Melinda. I call her Aunt Melinda, not Aunt Melinda. I don't know why.
Which is my sister.
That's her older sister. Her brother, which was married to Barbie, is not in the picture. He didn't come, but
Yeah, it was girl strip.
yeah. And Zozo is her granddaughter, which this is Katy, which is her Aunt Melinda's daughter. I don't know why I was about to say son.
You can tell they all three look alike.
Yeah, and fun fact, this one right here is KT,
Yeah.
and this one right here is KD.
Yeah.
I love that. It's literally spelled with a D instead of a T.
And this is Brooke.
This is
Mobley, which is
Brooke.
which is Barbie's daughter.
Yeah, which is Barbie's
mine and Melinda's
daughter,
niece and Micah's cousin.
and this is moi.
And this is Micah,
This is
my
Mika.
lovely daughter.
Mika Tori. Okay. So let's go through like family photos. This is like the first family photo that we took.
Yeah. We were so anxious to get out of that van and get a picture, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Aunt Melinda's like holding,
covered her up.
she's like holding on to me for like dear life. She's like scared that that hole and that rock's gonna suck her in. And why did
bears coming out?
why did Barbie take off her shoes? I just noticed. I didn't even notice that before,
Yeah,
but
she just wanted to feel the earth under her feet.
okay, so the reason why I'm wearing this, I just want to explain myself here.
Yeah.
Okay, the reason why I'm wearing that is because we were supposed to get off the plane and go straight to the house.
No, that's what she thought.
The B and
just the house.
What is it called? The Airbnb. Yeah. The Airbnb house. I don't think I still said that right. But we were supposed to go there and I was supposed to change. I always wear these pants when I fly, and I've only flown like 2 or 3 times, technically.
Yeah, 4.
But I always wear these pants because they're just comfortable and whatnot. So it was kind of hot out there, but like it's different from Georgia. Georgia is like humid as
it's a different
heck.
hot.
But there it's like a cool under breeze through like in the air. So you don't get that hot. Even though it's like 80 or 90 or something, you still feel like a cool breeze.
Yeah.
Which I really loved because I sweat like a maniac. I don't know if I was sweating that bad there. But yeah, that's my favorite family photo.
Yeah.
We have
several.
I do not like this photo, but I like everybody else in it. So I'll explain why. Okay, so
Where's Zozo?
remember she was in the frickin' van because she was like,
yeah.
I didn't want to talk.
Melinda was too tired.
I didn't want to walk and talk.
And Zoe decided to stay with her in the van while she rested.
Everyone looks fine, right?
Yeah.
Except for this chica.
Why do you say that?
In the back.
It looks good to me.
What the hell?
Micah Torrey. Yeah.
What's going on, Micah? You got a little belly right there.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. I have been really Barbie. I have been putting it down, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's fine.
I like this one because this is at the concert.
Yeah, well, show the house we stayed at.
I just wanted to show this really cool picture because I caught a woman praising.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. This is basically
they were
how
praising all over that place. It was so thick and heavy with the spirit. It was unbelievable.
I like this photo because I love catching people off guard. And this is when we got out of the van for the first time at the Garden of the Gods.
Uh-huh.
And we walked around there. We walked how many miles that day?
We walked 17,000 steps that day.
Yeah, we did, but there we walked, I think, 6.5 miles.
Oh.
I like this one.
Oh my gosh, that one looks awful.
I like this one because it really captures Mom's essence as a person. Actually, I take it back. This one does.
Oh my gosh, it's the same one.
Look.
Look like my legs all twisted up.
Oh my god, that one's too funny. We had to okay, let's explain this one. We had to make sure nobody was coming. There's clearly a car behind you that someone was coming, so we had to jump out, take the picture really fast, and then, move out the way. I gave my camera to a random person. This is a balancing rock.
Yeah.
It balances on another rock.
One of these days it's not going to balance, is it?
I don't think so. I think it's going to fall.
Say, whoops, right in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Oh, here's the Garden of the Gods picture that everyone takes.
Mm-hmm.
I refused it. They were like, Micah, take a picture right here. And I was like, no, y'all already took 30 pictures of yourself right in front of it.
She was getting irritable.
I didn't want to take it because I was like, this is like the meeting ground where everyone is. And there's a billion people around and they're all waiting for this picture too. And I just didn't want to be a burden,
Well, you're just going to have to wait regardless, so you should have done it.
But I'm more of the photographer. I take the photos. I like these pictures. I named this one Katy telling Barb how it is. Because it looks like they're having a deep conversation. And then I sent it to Katy. KT, not KD. And she said, Brooke looks like she's trying to walk away from the conversation. Yeah. This one's a good one too, I think. Mm-hmm. Give me your opinions. Thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, it's a good one. Who's in the backpack? Is that Barbie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, put that back. That blowed her up, didn't it?
She's making a weird face. Yeah. And look at Mom, this is her. Look at this. Oh my god.
We all got some bahonkers going on, don't we? Them big old
titties.
Yeah, them big old boobs. Except mine's natural.
Oh my god. Just called them out like that. This one's obviously my personal favorite.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Just because, look at everybody.
Yeah.
Hang on. Here's mi madre, mi tia,
Aunt
my
Melinda.
aunt, my cousin, my second cousin, my not really my aunt, but aunt, my cousin, and then there's me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. They kept telling me to be goofy, and I was like, I'm gonna sit on this rock and get it over with. And then we
And
have
who is
this.
that? Photo bomber?
We have this guy tying his shoe, clearly unaware of us taking a photo. Because he's in like every single one of them.
Yeah.
Like we have these.
Mm-hmm.
This is when we realized we done messed up.
Yeah.
Because we were climbing up this mountain.
We were going up the Rocky National Park.
And we didn't realize that temperature
High altitude.
Changers. Yeah, when you go up. So it was starting to get cold, and then it started to rain.
Oh, once we stepped out of that van, it's like it was 20 degrees colder. And then as we went up the mountain, it started to rain and got colder. So it was raining and it was cold. And we all had on shorts or capris and no coats.
Yeah, I had shorts on.
I think Michael was the only one that
I did bring a rain jacket.
had a rain jacket.
I don't think anyone else did have it. I just keep one in my book bag. I've learned that from being at college, from walking from the apartment to campus, is that like sometimes rain will just unexpectedly like happen. So you have one in your book bag at all times.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have like Circle K's here. And well, I would say Augusta has more Circle K's. And Athens, we have more racetracks, quick trips. But there was this store called Come and Go.
And we thought it was hilarious.
K-U-M and Go. Like, what? And look at the gas prices.
Yeah.
That's high, right?
Yeah. It's higher some places, but it's higher there than it is for Georgia right now.
Holy Toledo. But we all thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah. Going back to the trip, I could see myself going back there again. It was really pretty. We just had, it's just like crunch time to us. We had to put so much stuff into just a few days. And,
yeah, we needed to stay a good week there to actually explore it, because everywhere we went was like over an hour long.
Oh, yeah, we had to drive an hour out every time, just about.
Yeah, that was pretty annoying.
And Brooke was great at being the driver, so.
Yeah, she definitely was.
Yeah, she never asked one time if somebody else wanted to drive. She did it the whole time. So. That's a good picture. Yeah,
this one's a good picture of me and Mom, and I had to ask for it. She didn't want to give it to me. But, yeah, I really like this photo because this is my good side.
Yeah, that's evidently my good side, too, because I don't see that big old chin.
That's what I'm saying. This is my good side. That's why I sit on this side, and that's her good side.
Yeah.
So it works out. But, like, if you saw me on the other side, boo, it'd been a bad day. It'd been a bad day. There's another, like, what we all look like as we were heading up to the coldest part of Colorado.
This was actually a park. We didn't go through it. We just stopped and got our picture made with a sign. We had intended on going through it too, but we were kind of crunched for time because it took us a long time to get out there, and we had that concert to go to that night, so we had to get up the mountain and back and eat before concert.
This is like what we wore. Aunt Melinda can really show you how we felt right there.
That's actually my jacket too, but I wouldn't dare take it away from her.
But she kept bringing it up. Like, that's my jacket over there.
I brought it up to Micah, yeah.
Look, see, she's trying to tell her right there too.
Yeah.
Look, she's telling the photographer. Freezing. That's my jacket right there. You see that jacket right there? That's my jacket right there. And I'm just like, it's not that cold, you guys.
I kind of thought she forgot that I threw it on her on the plane, and she kind of adapted to it.
Clearly.
Yeah. Last song.
This might be from your phone, actually.
We Are Messenger. Oh my gosh, I fell in love with them. They're great. I love them.
They're Irish.
I actually like them better than Casting Crowns.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
See, that kind of shows like all the people there.
Yeah, there's over 8,000 people there. They wasn't a bad seat in the house either. We were on the 13th row, and Yeah. I don't know how many rows was there, but it was great.
It was
See that
clearly a
little
lot.
stage right there? We should have been on the row behind that. We would have seen all of it.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed with like the smaller groups that came on before Casting Crown. Like this one, they were called the Canes or something.
Yeah, they were really good too.
They were
They're
brother.
from Alabama.
Yeah, brother and two sisters.
Yeah.
But like they would always perform in that middle spot.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's the good one.
This is Casting Crowns right here.
Why did it stop? Oh, because you freaking.
Yeah. That's.
You stopped it. How dare you didn't finish that song, ma'am?
Yeah, that's a good song.
Okay, I called this one Deep Beauty, but this is what it looked like from afar.
Mm-hmm. That's really pretty, ain't it?
Yeah, so like, here's the mini stage right here that they would perform on. Yeah. We were like over here in this area.
Just down below them people right there.
Yeah.
Not too far.
These are a little bit in front of theirs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would just been nice to be like literally directly right here, maybe.
Yeah.
In front of that stage because we could see them.
But we were none of us was. I'm sure Barbara could get them, but she didn't know, and we didn't know either that there was going to be actually 2 stages. You would not believe. I didn't really know how Red Rock Amphitheater was, and I didn't know how popular it was until I went here, and how many groups have been there to sing. I'm talking about from the Rolling Stones to, today's people, artists. But yeah, a lot of bands have been there. This is supposed to have been a ladies' trip too, but my sister said her granddaughter was going. And which Zoe was no trouble at all. She had a really good time, and we had a good time with her. She laughed a lot.
Yeah, because of me.
We kind of had watched some things we talked about, but we kind of forgot every once in a while she was there.
Yeah, she I think it's just like Zoe's personality. She just like laughs at anything.
Yeah, she just laughs.
And when she laughs, it's like one of those loud laughs. So like obviously, I was the entertainer of the children.
Yeah.
Exhibit A, Zoe. And so, like, I would do literally anything. Like, all I would have to do is just, like that, like, jump scare at her, and she would go, like, ballistic, laughing. And then they would get annoyed in the front. But y'all should have been annoyed. It was bumpy as heck in that van in the back seat. We were, like it was the whole time.
It was a 15-passenger van, so it's like a minibus.
Yeah, you didn't want the back seat because it flew me up in the air when we traveled to the Garden of the Gods. Yeah. I was laying down. I was laying down back there and listening to my music all peacefully, and I literally go out the back seat about that much. I went up and I was like, "What the just." What happened? I didn't even know. That's a good photo of them.
Yeah.
But geez, then after that I like secretly just started staying up on the front seat. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah. I like took Aunt Melinda's spot because Aunt Melinda didn't. She's one of those nice people that are like, you can have it. I don't care about the bumps. But then she learned. She got in the back. Intermission. Sorry.
One thing you hadn't got on there is how we traveled to the airport.
I have it on my phone.
Yeah.
We might have it.
Yeah. Yeah. If anybody knows me, I'm about my hair, so I don't wear a hat very often, but I do on some occasions when it's windy and rainy. But it wasn't windy and raining right at the moment, so I didn't want to put the hat on, so I only put it on briefly. But yeah, it looked good on a lot of y'all though.
I like to wear mine sideways.
My little thuggish daughter.
I actually liked it when I wore it backwards.
Yeah. Well, you was cute in it anyway. So. And Melinda.
Oh, her head is so small. She tightened it up like literally to the first notch, and then it was still loose on her, and I tried it on and I couldn't even put it over my head. I was like, your head's that small, and it still was like looking wonky on her. This is the airport. It went by really quick going through the airport.
Atlanta was pretty good. It didn't take us long to get through it at all. Come back through Colorado, though.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Oh, see, this
We
is like
had
a blurry photo.
a little bit of an issue coming back, but yeah, that's our plane.
Delta, flying Delta.
Which that was a big plane
Look at
that we. There's Zoe up front. Yeah, they let her go up in the cockpit.
Apparently, if you have a small child, they'll
She's never flown.
Yeah, and you want to have them like experience the pilot or what is it they called?
The cockpit.
Front. Yeah. They can go up there and like literally sit up there and
meet the pilot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
and they give her some wings.
I didn't know that, but
yeah. Well, actually, the flight attendant gave her some wings on the flight back.
That's a lot of buttons.
And that's
a lot.
Yeah.
He's an old man. When are we gonna have like some like young, or not young, but like women pilots? I don't know if I've ever.
I'm sure they do.
Never seen one.
Yeah.
Aunt Melinda and Mom sat together. I sat with Katy because she's my bestie.
Melinda had the window seat, but she only looked at it briefly. You'll see in another picture that she slept the whole time, which I don't know if Micah scattered or not.
Yeah, I mean, this is your photos,
but she covered her whole face with her mask and slept the whole time. This was actually some guy that Barbie said was who'd she call him? Isabel, the last name. I can't remember the first name. Chris Isabel, something other.
I don't think I was in this conversation.
She was talking about him in Milton. Like, there's Melinda right there. Yeah, look, she is. She's out of it.
Oh my god!
The whole face covered.
It doesn't even look right. It looks like her face is literally like chopped off or something.
But she slept like that the most of the way.
Her boobs didn't fall out.
Oh my gosh, because she don't have any.
Guess what? Mom should.
Yeah.
Barbie and Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
Love them. This is KT looking back at Mom.
Yeah.
And this is me looking back at
trying
Mom.
Trying to get them pictures.
Zoe. Mom taking a selfie.
I think I got Katie's, though, did I?
I guess you didn't. The airplane. Oh my god, crotch. She laughed at that one. She's like, oh my god, my crotch. There's me on the end, clearly not getting with the groove of things.
I think we were on our way back. No, we were
on our way there.
There, yeah.
That's what I'm wearing.
That's the clothes, yeah.
And I was like nervous because those little trains that you take from each gate, they like are fast.
Yeah, we're scared the whole group wouldn't get on there.
Yeah, and I was wanting to get on there, but Barbie and Brooke wanted to take a dang picture right there. I was like, there ain't nothing going on. We ain't even got to, really, we haven't even seen anything. We just saw an airport.
We was trying to do the whole experience, though, Micah. Yeah, and that's us in the van.
See, that's a seat. Me and Zoe are in the back seat. The back seat had the luggage, and I sat there when I got flew up in the air. But this seat, you can still feel a lot. Even this one with Katy and KT, like you can feel. So I sat where Mom and Aunt Melinda was sitting the rest of the way. Mm-hmm. Those glasses broke, by the way. I got a new pair.
That's the co-pilot. That's Melinda. Brookie. That's the first place we stopped to eat right there.
And they didn't have no dang granola for my yogurt. So I didn't order it. Because I was going to get a yogurt parfait. And I was like, oh, that would be so refreshing right about now. And yeah, she was like, no granola. And I was like, well, a yogurt parfait is not a yogurt parfait without granola.
We actually were going to stop at another place called...
A weed place.
What was it called? No, Biscuit, something Biscuit, that Barbie said was highly recommended.
Yeah, this biscuit. I would have loved a biscuit, but I don't know what it's called.
But it was like a 2-hour wait when we got there, so we decided just to go on down.
Annie's Cafe.
And they told her about this Annie's Cafe.
It was pretty good.
It was okay. Yeah.
I got 2 big flat pancakes, blueberry pancakes, which were good. But
I got a hamburger with an egg on it, and the hamburger wasn't done, which I said medium well.
I said well done, and you were like, no, medium well.
I should have did well done, yep. So,
You always say that every time you get it.
I know it.
Meat eaters, I
you know,
swear.
hamburger's different than steak. You don't want no raw hamburger. Woo.
Well, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Everybody got a little irritable one night, and that's only because we didn't have reservations to eat, and it was hard for us to get in somewhere.
The restaurant we went to, the waiters didn't take your order. They only took your drinking order, like actual alcohol orders. And it was almost 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And this is the van that we were in. And I didn't want any of it because it was burgers, pizza. We had pizza the first night. And I can't have burgers because the meat thing. And
well, actually, half the things that were supposed to have been in there were closed. And
and so I just ended up eating at home. Mom and Barbie and Brooke and Katie ended up getting something, but we had to all wait. And
it was forever.
Me, Aunt Melinda, and like Katie and Zoe, we don't usually stay up that late or out and about that late. So we were getting irritable because of that, and we were hungry too, and the food wasn't right there.
Yeah,
you had to order on your phone and then go pick it up yourself. And you were at the restaurant, so you were sitting at the table, but you had to order on your phone and literally walk up a flight of stairs to get your food, which was the weirdest thing.
Yeah, that was the only thing. That was the only little irritated part of the trip, but the rest of it was pretty good, and that wasn't that bad. It was just didn't work out quite as well as we wanted it to.
I didn't like it. A -1 star. If I was out with my friends and just went to get a beer or something, or a drink of alcoholic beverage or some sort, that would have been fun, because that's really what people were there for.
That the next place we ate at was our dinner, and it was I don't know what it's called, but it had a camper in front of it.
Happy Camper.
Happy Camper, yeah, that's what it was called. It was a sort of a young atmosphere, but it had really good pizza, and I like just sitting there watching everybody. I'm a people watcher anyway. But it's mostly a younger group, more like a late 20s, early 30s kind of vibe. But
there was a lot of young, pretty people there, and I felt very self-conscious.
We were sort of underdressed, but it's okay.
Because the girls had crop tops on and booty shorts and were pretty dolled up, and then the guys looked like every frat guy you've ever seen in your life, and they were all drinking, and it just really wasn't a place to have a family dinner.
Yeah, but it was good food. I liked it.
I really did like it. I ate a cheeseless
I would eat
pizza.
there again. Yeah, it was. I love mellow mushroom, and it was close to mellow mushroom.
Yeah, I mean it was good. It's just there was a lot of freaking girls my age that made me feel 16. like I just hit
Micah
puberty.
said she walked into the bar area with Brooke and KT.
They were getting a Happy Camper t-shirt.
Yeah, they were getting a t-shirt, and she stood there and she said,
"This is."
I felt like I was being undressed in there.
Yeah, pretty much. Just because, like, when they were looking at us, because we were standing in the corner by where they were making the drinks, and that's also where they, take the food out to people. It's like that doorway, and I was standing right there, so I had to move constantly for all the small waitresses. One waitress was like 6 foot though, and she was like my age, and oh my god, I was just like, they're gonna trample me out here, and I just felt insecure because they were so pretty, and one waitress bumped into my shoulder, and I was like, oh god. We're going down. I don't need to get out of the way.
I don't know why she thinks like that, because she's just as pretty.
No, they were looking at me like, girl, you in the wrong place.
It's only because she wasn't dressed like them. She had on some slides.
I literally had it looked like I was in a nightgown. Well, not really, but had night slippers on, which is Nike slides with socks on, and like a pullover. You know what here's Happy Camper. This is what I look like.
There we are.
That's what I look like. I look okay, know. But these girls, you can see her in the back right there. Yeah. That girl stood up the whole time and ate pizza. But that's what they look like. So she had like a jean skirt on with like a tank top and full makeup on. That's what they all look like. Our waitress even looked like that.
But I liked it. I liked there. Oh,
Mom got a margarita, and then
tell the world. Tell the world.
okay.
They'll shame me for it.
Shut up. It's not even that big a deal.
I know.
They told me take one sip, and so I take sips like gulps, you know? I don't do that whole like full. I don't do that. I took a big sip, and I've never had alcohol like that. Straight up alcohol. And that sucker burnt the back of my throat. I was like, oh my God. And then KD said, yeah, it feels just like that when you throw it up too. I was like, okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not doing that. Here's the house.
That's a nice house. Yeah, which was really, really nice.
It was so nice. It was like
5 bedrooms.
It was ridiculous.
About 4 baths, and
How can anyone afford this?
Up over the garage was a outside balcony patio thing.
Think about it.
Then there was an outside one that was behind it too.
And that was our room. Oh, this is me in my natural habitat.
Yeah, that's one of the pictures I snuck and took.
Love to see it. That's like literally what I wore to that dinner.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what I wore. I think that is what I wore.
And you had on that sweatshirt.
Yeah, that sweatshirt. I don't think I wore this. This might have been the second day, but like I wore something like this. So this is what I looked like when I showed up.
You had on them black socks. It was higher, didn't you?
I don't remember. Anyway. This is us traveling to the Garden of the Gods. This is the outlook point. Pretty. It's also pretty, like, but then when you look at the pictures, it looks even more pretty. But when you're there, it's like you immediately get accustomed to it, and you're just like, wow, this is just rocks. But then, but when you look at the pictures, you're like, wow, that's so pretty and beautiful. But it's way more than that.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't really conceptualize how pretty it is.
Well, I didn't see it one time, but I would go see it again, which we could go different, trails if we wanted to, too, next time if we ever go.
If I ever go next time, I'm literally going there just to walk about 15 miles.
Yeah, because you need to take somebody healthier and younger.
Yeah, I feel like I could just walk a long time.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a great place to go with a good friend or, a significant other or something.
Oh, look at that baddie right there. Who is it?
That's
the Blink Queen. The Blink Queen. I feel like my birthmark is in every single one of these.
Yeah. I wish we could have got Barbie.
I saw it when we were in the Barbie, who's not related to me at all, just by marriage or used to be marriage.
Yeah.
She has the same exact birthmark and the same exact spot.
It's so weird. I always said she marked me.
Same exact spot. Mine's a little bit bigger than hers, but it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
And it is pretty weird.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot on here, though. Ugh. What the? Brooke. Look at that little belly on that little girl right there.
Them 3 look like a fish out of water at times.
It's because like they wore that hat, and we looks like such tourists with those hats. That's one reason why I didn't like it. Like I'd wear it when we got back, but there's the vagina rock. I think that's the vagina to the earth. They got in the crack and smiled. There I am again. Foot taller than got my outdoor shirt on. Ain't Melinda.
Trying to get her a spot.
She was trying to get in the shade because that vagina rock casted a shade.
Yeah.
That was like the only shade around. And then I was taking a picture of her.
Yeah, she was kind of struggling because she took chemo the day before a couple of days before we went on a trip. And she's kind of in crash mode, so she was struggling a little bit with the heat and all the walking.
Yeah, I don't usually see her grumpy. She's like really like calm, peaceful person, but she got pretty grumpy on occasion. But I also get it because like she's like going through chemo, so nobody treats her like a normal person, so they're constantly asking her, are you okay? How are you feeling? Do you need the air down? Do you need it up? And so I get that. Like I've seen it like in movies where people are like, they're sick or something, and they're like, I just want you to talk to me like a normal person. And I kind of felt that for her there.
But the only thing is Melinda won't tell you if she needs anything.
She won't, which is pretty aggravating.
Yeah.
But then she gets aggravated. Say,
I'm okay.
When we,
Yeah, I'm okay, but then she sounds like she's about to fall out. So
I think when she gets really aggravated, she'll tell you.
Yeah.
This girl's badonkadonk they were all behind me the whole time taking multiple
She
photos.
was closer at one time. I wanted Micah to, I was trying to get Micah to go.
I could probably do it here. So I don't know.
I thought that would have been the funniest picture. Which my humor is a little out there sometimes.
Oh my gosh, this video. It exists.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we were at a picnic. Do I have a picture of the picnic?
I don't know. Oh, don't do that.
Okay, so I was getting frustrated with all the picture taking, and so this
she looked like she had horns right there.
It's
Look at them eyes.
But this dandelion, right? It's called a dandelion. We were having a picnic at the park, and
after we left Red Rock, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On the way out of Red Rock.
On the way out, we were still in the park.
Yeah.
But that grass behind me, it looked like that, and then there was just one dandelion. I didn't realize it until I picked it, but when I went to go back, because y'all were asking if there was more, I was like, oh my god, that was the only one. And it was literally the biggest one I saw, so I felt kind of bad for picking it.
Yeah.
Because it was so big, and it was the only one. And usually they're like itty bitty, but like, it's kind of funny when I blow it out.
Oh, look. Big one, look.
Wait. I thought she was taking a picture.
Look.
Ain't like this guy. That's a big one, look. Look, they won't blow. It's gonna be
It blows right on though.
Well, the thing about the dandelion is my grandson River, he was in our yard one day, and we had these little dandelions everywhere, and I picked one up and I showed him how to blow it. And when I blowed it, he thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just laughed and laughed and laughed.
I thought he was going to put it in his mouth.
He did end up putting it in his mouth.
Okay.
But, he just thought it was the funniest thing. So when Micah found that one, we automatically sent River a video to show how big that was and what Aunt Micah had.
Okay, so I guess we're just going to wrap it up now.
Yeah.
But
we didn't talk about the concert that much, did we?
Oh. I don't know if we...
Oh, that's our morning walk right there.
Wait.
The snake.
Our morning walk. Scared the shit out of us.
It was like a greenish snake.
Yeah, it's probably just a garden snake, but it had a yellow tint to it, so I wasn't sure.
We were walking in Colorado.
So we walked.
This morning. It's okay.
We walked 30 minutes out,
Before everybody else got out.
I don't know why it's all combining your videos like this.
I don't know, it did. It combined the whole thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is your Snapchat story.
Yeah.
Because I remember making that. So this is Mom's Snapchat. Follow her on Snapchat.
Well, also, the bicyclists at Red Rock, you would not believe the bicyclists at Red Rock. They were going up and down them mountains.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
oh my gosh.
I was like, why would they do that? This is like nothing but hills, and they were cyclists everywhere.
Yeah.
I climbed up that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't quite climb that far because I was scared I'd fall.
That was my favorite position. Ew. That was my favorite sitting area.
Yeah.
But that's just us walking. Oh, here's the picture. First day of school pic.
That's when we got dressed to go to
this is what we looked like
concert.
at the concert, but then we realized it was gonna be really cold and windy there, and
rain.
It rained the whole time. So I was the only one with a rain shirt.
Yeah, I bought me a shirt, brought my sweatshirt, and bought a poncho, and ended up taking that dress shirt off and putting all that on.
This is a good
picture. You
picture.
can tell right here that I had the sweatshirt
Sorry,
on.
though.
Yeah.
Barbie, when she took this photo, she was like, "Oh my god, I caught you smiling, Micah." I was like, "Girl, I've been smiling this whole time." But I guess I don't smile as much. I don't really know. We already showed this one.
I like that picture right there. It showed everybody.
Yeah.
And that man painted that picture upside down.
And then he flipped it. I'm
Flipped
sure
it
everyone's
over.
like seen some kind of art like that.
Yeah.
What is this one?
This just to ride up the mountain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just combined all of it.
And this is on the way back.
And that's it.
Which we all slept pretty much all the way back because we only had like 2 hours sleep.
I watched the Avatar.
Yeah. On the way back too?
I watched the Avatar on the way back. I talked to Katie the whole time on the way there.
Oh, yeah. But,
it was a good movie. I really wanted to fall asleep, but I was so into it. Like, I watched it years before, but it was a good movie.
We probably got home from that concert after 12 o'clock, and then time we got everything packed up, it was 12:30 or so, and we had to get up and leave by 2:30 to go to the airport. So
yeah, we had
didn't get
2
much
hours
sleep at all.
of sleep. So, yeah, that was our Colorado trip. I would move to Colorado just so everyone knows. I literally thought we passed a University of Colorado.
Oh, no, yeah. There was a University of Colorado right in the center of Denver.
And I was like, Mom, let me just enroll here really quick.
We went to downtown Denver, too.
Because I was like, I would love to just be here.
Oh, and one thing I wanted to add, too, I thought we'd be smelling weed everywhere, which I wasn't looking forward to that. But we probably smelt it a couple times, didn't we?
Yeah, we didn't smell it.
We thought at restaurants and stuff, people would be sitting there smoking it beside of us, but I don't guess that's the way it is. It's probably like cigarette smoke. You have to be in a designated area. But, yeah.
And they really wanted to try it, too.
No, we did not.
No, I'm talking about them. Barbie. Brooke. I think Brooke wanted... If we gave the opportunity, if we stopped at a dispensary,
we wanted to see all the different ways they sell it, like the gummy bears and all that stuff. That's what we wanted.
I would have liked to see that too.
And we didn't want to smoke it. No, we just want to see all the different ways.